They found that 7 crypto exchanges have now participated in fraud. Have participated in fraud. And we talking about the first one at the highest had over $700 million in people in it. The second one had $400 million of people in it. The third one had $400 million of people in it. The fifth one, 200 million. Sixth one, 200 million. Seventh one, 200 million. So here's what happens, y'all. And I'm not about to down crypto. I'm not about to bash it or nothing like that. But what I will say is this, man. As much as people don't want regulation, people need regulation. It says, as they do the numbers, this says over $44 billion of people's money that have went in crypto over the last year that won't get their money back, bro. That won't get their money back. Because we don't know when that's going to go back up. And so I've always said this. Again, I own Bitcoin, I own Ethereum, but I never put everything I have in it. And I'm not even talking bad about it. But here's what I understand. And Charlie Munger said something that really hit me. He said, America is so greedy. Greed runs America. He said, yep, you'll have people that get rich because they know how to drive the greed. But you'll have 1,000 people for every person that got rich that will go broke, that will not get their money back. That will not get their money back. And here's the things that drive it. They advertise unrealistic returns. They got one exchange that advertised you can make 3 to 4% a day. A day. A day. 3 to 4% a day. And then the structure, pyramid-like scheme structures, refer, you come in, you do this. And then what happens is the people make so much money, now they can bring in a Tom Brady, a Steph Curry. They can bring these people in and drop a bag on them. They don't really know they think crypto hot. They're trying to get a bag. They don't even really need it, but they rocking with it. They ain't really tripping. They don't know no better. It seems legit. How you got that rich anyway? So I'm not saying that I'm not the person up here to bash crypto again because I own over 6 figures in it. And I'm going to keep it real with you. My account was at $235,000. That thing is at $57,000 right now. But I'm in the big dogs. I'm just in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I ain't tripping. It is what it is. But it was at $238,000. It's at $57,000 right now. Just keep it at 100. But everybody not in that situation. Some people are in situation. That money didn't bother me. Right? But there's people who put everything they had in that. Everything they had in that. And here's what I'm telling you. You're like, I know people stand on it. And again, I'm not bashing this. I got money in there. I am in it. But I never chased the coins. I was like, all right, I'm going to invest in Bitcoin. I'm going to invest in Ethereum. And I'm going to just rock with that. It is what it is. They're the big dogs. But people need regulation. When people don't have regulation, greed kicks in. When people don't have regulation, greed kicks in. And when greed kicks in, watch this. Once you taste it, it's a done deal. Once you taste it, once you say, I can get away with this one time, it's a done deal. That happened with Lehman Brothers. Once I can borrow one time and they don't catch me, I can borrow 2 times. Oh, lend it. Lend it all out. Leverage it. Over-leverage it. People need regulation. When people aren't, and I know all the crypto people are going to tell me up, they're going to get mad at me, but when people don't have regulation, greed kicks in, bro. And when greed kicks in, a lot of people get hurt. a lot of people who can't afford to lose money get hurt. I want you to understand something. I'm going to move on after I say this. With Lehman Brothers, so many people lost their jobs, so many people lost their homes, but the man who did it walked away with $432 million. All he did was lose his job and go underground for a little bit, and now he done started another investment fund. He walked away with $438 million. He walked away with $438 million. But people lost jobs, people lost homes, people lost everything they had. But he walked away. The person who committed usually walk away good. I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to go about my business, man. Let's go. All right, man. So it's been a bull market this Thanksgiving, right? It's been trapping, man. All right, so it's been a bull market this Thanksgiving, man. Consumers spent a record $11.3 billion during Cyber Monday. Matter of fact, shout out to everybody that rocked with the Cyber Monday sale. Hey, listen, 2 days, drop the link right quick, yo. This is the last day. I'm closing it out. The Wallstreet Trappin course is $997. It is on sale. This is the last. I said, yo, I'm going to hold it for today. I'm going to drop it in the chat today because a lot of people was DMing me today like, Trap, I ain't able to get it. I wasn't able to get it. Hold it to Tuesday. So this is the last day to get it. Tuesday, drop the link in the chat. Black Friday sale, Cyber Monday sale, Wallstreet Trappin course, 70% off. 70% off, y'all. Right? That means it's $997 normally. It's $297 right now. You can take that $700 and put it into the market. Why is that so cool? Okay, here's what I want you to understand why that's so cool. $11.3 billion was spent on Cyber Monday. Watch this next slide. $9.1 billion, $12 billion was spent on Black Friday. That's almost $20 billion spent online. But here's the dope part about it. Credit card spending went up 78% in that weekend. Credit card spending went up 78% last weekend. Let's go a little further. Watch this. U.S. household wealth is minus $6 trillion today, as of today, while U.S. household debt is at $5 billion today. That's an $11 billion negative. So I'm going to say that again. U.S. household wealth, as of today, is at negative $6 trillion, while U.S. household debt is at $5 trillion. So the wealth of America, the wealth of the average household in America, remember, the 1% hold the majority of the wealth. American household wealth has decreased to negative $6 trillion. This is data. I like to study economics. As of today, Trappin Tuesdays, American household wealth is minus $6 trillion. While on average, as of today, American household debt is at $5 trillion. Yet we spent $20 billion online. Now here's the thing that I get. I ain't mad at you. You know why I ain't mad at you? Because I understand, kind of how we come up. Here's what I understand. Black Friday put us in a situation because we buy Christmas gifts for Black Friday. We bought the gifts online. When they come in while the children at school, you wrapping the gifts up, you put them in the attic. You hiding them by grandma's house in the closet. Right? My Aunt Nita had a good habit of doing that. She got a closet upstairs. She put them in G closet. You go to G closet, all the gifts up there. Go, Leon, go see if Leah gonna like this. Go see if that, right? So I get it. But now we got to get that money back. And so here's why, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to go about my business. Here's why the Wallstreet Trappin course is so important. If you study it now, y'all know what's next, income taxes. Instead of taking the income taxes, going buy some more crap that you don't need, you spend that $300 right now while it's $297, and by the time your taxes come, between taking the course and being on Trappin Tuesday, when the income tax come, you're not looking for a quick flip. You already know how to get your money back. I told you about wanting something and having a plan and just wanting something and having a dream. It's two different things. You got to change to what you say you want, or you got to change what you say you want. You say you want to build wealth, let's go get it, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. So check this out. I want y'all to look at something, man. Here's the law. I want y'all to look at how the world shifts, though. Right? So in 2005, these were the largest stocks in 2005. Right? General Electric, ExxonMobil, Microsoft, Citi, Walmart. These were the largest 5 stocks in 2005. Look how time changes. And I'm saying that because I want you to understand something. These are going to change. So as we move over now, what do we see? Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, right? Trillion-dollar businesses. Saudi Arabia become trillion-dollar businesses. The world evolves over time. And I want you to understand something, that the old leaders aren't always the new leaders in the next phase. Right? They aren't always the new leaders. The only one that's up here now from 2005 is Microsoft. You got to either keep evolving or you got to get with it. Or you going to be Toys R Us. If you from New Orleans, you're going to be McKinsey's. Or you going to be K&B. Or you going to be Sears and Roebuck. Let me see something. Flush it. All right, man, let's go, man. 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 All right, so here's what I want you to see, too. As we look at the company being as we look at the world being in a recession, I think a global recession is on the way. They're saying maybe, I think I'm going to do it next week. I'm going to break it down. I'm still doing some research on it. Seeing where we are in that. So some people, even though I think we are in one now, tomorrow Jerome got to talk to us, so we're going to see what he's going to talk about. But here's the companies that are doing the biggest repurchases in 2022. And remember I told you that. We want to look for companies that's bringing us value. We want to look at a company that's bringing us value. Right? How do they bring us value? Increase in dividends. How do they bring us value? Share buybacks. Right? How do they increase us? How do they increase value? How do they bring us value? How do they bring us value? So we looking at them bringing us value. Apple, $22 billion in stock buybacks. Google, $13 billion in buybacks. Meta, and this shows you a strong company. This shows you a strong company. The company is having a down year. It's getting its butt whipped, but it still managed to buy back $10 billion in shares. And the reason why it is good is because, watch this, they still have a great balance sheet. I don't care who's saying what. I don't care who's saying who. I don't care saying who dump them in the trash. I keep saying it and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm not saying, I can't count Mark out. I can't count him out because he don't got no debt on the balance sheet. One of my people who I studied in stocks, Warren Buffett, said a company can't go broke if it don't got no debt. He got time. He still is the biggest. He got 3 billion people on his platform, whether you like it or not. And they might be trying to ban TikTok. And they are trying to ban TikTok. Now, I want to say this. I got to say this. Old Orange Man told us this. I'm going to keep it real. Orange Man, if you don't know who Orange Man is, talking about Trump, you heard me? Trump told us this. He said, bro, that app ain't good. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Watch this. So China, TikTok is a Chinese-based company. But in China, they can't use it. Children cannot use TikTok. They're having an uproar over that right now because of COVID lockdowns and because the people say, yo, why we can't play video games? Why we can't get on the internet? China said, don't ask me no goddamn questions. You ain't getting on it. But I'm going to keep it real. I know we don't like the dude, and he be on some bull. You know, I'm going to be real with you. Like, Trump is a white man, man. He do what white men do. He do what privileged white men do in America, man. They are, what's this word I'm looking for? They are relentless in what they say. They don't care. He's a white man in America who came from wealth. He feel like he can say what he wants to say. Running for president wasn't his dream. If you go look at it, in 1992, Trump said something, if I ever run for president, I'm going to run and be a Republican because they're the dumbest party. They'll let anybody be president. He said that. He said that. And if you think I'm lying, go look it up. He said, if I ever run for president, I will run as a Republican because they let anybody run for office. He said that. This ain't me making this up. And so he got bored one day and said, you know what? I got enough money. I've accumulated enough money. I'm going to go run for president. And they put him in a win-win situation. Watch how they put him in a win-win situation. A black man just can't become a president. Watch this. Instead of putting him up against another white man, they put him up against a white woman. They put him up against a white woman. Ain't no way in hell America, and I'm not a feminist, but I'm looking at it from a business perspective. Ain't no way in hell America gonna go from letting a black man be president to let a white woman right behind him be president. They ain't about to do that. Now, if 2 elections down, they might, let's try something new now. Like 8 years from now, if Hillary is old enough and she won't run, they might let her again. But we not about to go from 8 years of a black man to another 4 years of a white woman. We not about to do that. I'm not being feminist. I'm looking at the nature and the culture of America. If I'm being feminist, I think one day we may see a white or black woman be president. We see them in the office. I think we will see it, but they not gonna give us back-to-back action like that. They don't give us back-to-back action like that. So they put him in a situation where he couldn't lose. He couldn't lose. They put him in a situation where he couldn't lose. So then when you put him up against another man, we put him against somebody like Joe Biden, he can't help but lose that. He gonna lose that. He gonna lose that. You feel me? He gonna lose that. So I'm not saying that a woman won't be president. I'm just saying in that situation, they wasn't gonna go from having a black man from 8 years and then go to a white woman. White man ain't about to let that happen, man. We're not doing that. Y'all doing too much. I'm just telling you. Y'all gonna be mad at me for saying that. This might go, out of all the game I gave on the internet tonight, that's the one people gonna hunt me down behind because I said that. So here come the feminist groups right now. I'm gonna say this again. I'm not saying that a woman won't be president. I think a woman will be president one day. I just know that America wasn't gonna go from 8 years of a black man to another 4 years of a white woman. No, they put Trump in a perfect situation to win. Right? And so he get up there and he gonna say what he wanna say. But there is, one of the things we gotta do this, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real and I'm gonna get off this. Sometimes we gotta, and it's hard for us, but we gotta forget the messenger and see what the message is. Just sometimes. 2 things Trump told us that was drill. Yo, if you don't get outside of China, there's no way in the world you're gonna be a superpower if all of your technology and manufacturing is coming from China. He said, America is gonna cost us more, we'll have to pay some more money, but we gonna need to do this, and now we getting kicked in the ass because everything is in China. And now people shuffling, the Apples, the Microsoft, everybody's shuffling trying to get out of China. And then he said that TikTok ain't good. It's a China-based company. The people is trying to infiltrate us forever. Why is we letting our people get that? And then we ain't listen to them, and then boom. Now we see that they manipulating our children, they targeting our children, and now they got a lot of people trying to say, hey, TikTok may be banned. So I'm just letting y'all know that. All right, moving on.